Well, next we turn to a search for suspects after a significant theft at Conestoga Mall last evening. Police say a group of masked males went inside an electronics store and took off with merchandise, including phones. Well, now an investigation is underway to find those who are responsible. Let's go live to CTV's Spencer Turcott, who is following this story for us tonight. And Spencer, it seems police have been at this mall quite a bit lately.
Well, it was just last Wednesday they responded to the mall parking lot for what they called an armed carjacking. But when it comes to retail thefts, at least one expert is pointing to a bigger trend.
This was the scene outside Conestoga Mall in Waterloo Tuesday evening. Cruisers parked out front because of what happened inside. Police say a group of masked males went inside an electronics store and took off with items, including phones. Investigators are focused on how many suspects there are.
The number of suspects in this incident is concerning. The fact that 8 suspects walked into the store and were involved in the incident.
It's not being considered a robbery because of how the products were stolen.
So in order for an incident to be classified as a robbery, there has to be some sort of element of violence or weapons involved.
Conestoga Mall has become a backdrop for police activity in recent months. Last week, police arrested 2 teens in what they're calling an armed carjacking in the parking lot. And in February, an armed robbery inside a mall jewelry store. It's something police are keeping a close eye on.
Obviously, any sort of incident is very concerning, and the recent incidents at the mall, at this location, both of them are concerning, considering just the time of day and the number of people at that location at that time.
South of the border, several similar incidents as of late. They're being called flash mob thefts, large groups of people storming into a store to steal merchandise.
It's North American wide, but the data suggests that since about 2019, there's been about a 300% increase in retail theft.
But why is it happening? Associate Professor Brad Davis at Wilfrid Laurier's School of Business suggests the rapid push towards self-checkout and self-service could be one culprit.
So there's physically fewer people, fewer staff around, and that makes it a little bit easier on an organized level. You also now have this massive online resale opportunity. So, thieves don't have to be professional in terms of how they get rid of stolen goods.
He says it's being met with a surge in anti-theft devices and store surveillance, but it appears the constant tug of war continues between the technology and the thieves in terms of who has the upper hand.
And because of fewer staff members around in stores, Davis says it depersonalizes thefts in a lot of ways. He says thieves tend to feel less like they're stealing from staff, but rather a corporate entity. Alex.
CTV's Spencer Turcott joining us live with this story tonight. Thank you for that, Spencer.